You got a chance to talk to Mrs. Morelli. Am I saying her name right? I want to.
Morelli, yeah.
Morelli. Sorry,
Italian,
Mrs.
yeah.
Morelli. Mrs. Morelli.
Yeah,
Like
Miss
that.
Morelli.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That you were actually brought to tears.
Yeah. I had
So-
actually, and this is before cell phones and text messaging, so we had always had to write letters. And when I wrote my last letter to her, got in touch with her, I left my number where I was staying, and she called. And
Oh, wow.
and we talked on the phone. And I said, I just wanted to apologize for not showing up for those rehearsals. I hope you don't feel any kind of way. She said, oh, I forgot all about that. She said, I just knew you were talented. And I just started bawling.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Because at that time I was working with Boyz II Men. The
Yeah.
R&B group Boyz II Men at the time, because she was proud because she heard about it through one of our mutual friends that used to live in Germany, and they used to write each other, and that's how we got connected back together.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, from Mrs. Morelli
Mm-hmm.
to Boyz II Men, how did that happen?
Through the group that I was working with, called Sudden Impact at the time.
Sudden Impact. Man, those names back in the 90s.
Yeah.
Sudden Impact.
Yes.
And you were with Outsiders for Life.
Which is the same group, but with two different members. But we had to change the name. Sudden Impact. The story is that Sudden Impact they were supposed to be the next New Kids on the Block, before Backstreet Boys, before NSYNC. And
Sorry, Justin.
yeah, my bad. So BBD, remember BBD of Michael Bivins from BBD?
Yeah, Bill DeVoe.
Right.
Yeah.
He discovered them and actually put them in Boyz II Men's video, and they're in Boyz II Men's first video, Motown Philly.
Wow.
Sudden Impact. And so that's how we got the connection with Boyz II Men.
Okay.
And just kept it throughout the years and started working with them. Me as a producer, them as artists.
Wow.
Yeah.
And you went after that time of, let's face it, in the music business, there's a lot of artists. It's kind of like going pro in football or basketball. There's this really thin funnel at the bottom. And you and I think going back in the days, Jimmy Marble, Aaron Kane, Todd White, at some point you guys all split up and Outsiders for Life was kind of no more, and guys went their own way, which is absolutely their God-given right. But you decided to stay kind of in the music world. Not kind of, you did.
Yeah.
And that's why I have you here today, is because it's about the grind. You've just stayed in it and stayed true to something that you're passionate about.
I had no choice.
Yeah.
It was in me. Oh, and let me make a correction. Aaron Kane was in Sudden Impact.
Okay.
And him and his brother left the group and we formed Outsiders.
Outsiders. All right.
Outsiders for Life. So Jimmy was in Outsiders. Outsiders for Life.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, I had to keep with it. It was like losing my arm. I wasn't happy doing anything else. Even if I had to when I got me a regular job, it was just, I would even lose sleep after that job and to work all night until like 6 in the morning. I had to be at work at 9.
Yeah.